Hey everybody, welcome. What are you doing today? Now that you're here, I hope that you are joining me for practice. I'm Heather. I'm the Yogi. This is Friday Power Flow. It's about a 35-40 minute practice, and we're going to get started in downward facing dog. So come on to your mat and join me. All right, so coming onto your mat, and coming into your downward dog. Setting your hands and your feet, set your gaze or close your eyes, and take a big breath in, and a long breath out. And my hope is that you are on your mat right now with me, beginning this practice. But if you're just kind of checking stuff out, that's okay too. And together, let's take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Because for as much as we practice on our mat, it's nice to remember that these pieces of our practice, we can take them with us into our day, into our lives. If you want to add a little bit of movement here, you can add some movement. Walking out your dog, maybe moving your head or your hips around. Still the movement of breath, a big inhale. And a big exhale. Tuning into your breath, coming into your body, this breath. So you can be right here, right now. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Track your shoulders over your wrists, lifting, just enough lift out of your shoulders and with your hips that you're not collapsing. And notice if you are looking back towards your toes, which is okay, but add a little lift to your chin, press your heels back, draw the crown of your head forward, take a big inhale, and as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. Empty it out. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Take your feet to about hips width distance. Put a big bend in your knees here. Rest your torso on your thighs. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can put a towel or strap between your hands. Press your knuckles back. Peel your chest up off your legs. Almost like your upward dog here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, start to fold forward. Letting your hands come up and over. Setting your feet but softening your toes. Gently rinsing your shoulders. So you might have a lot of room for the hands to come up and over. Maybe it's just a little room. Big or little bend in your knees. Feel it out. Feet about hips width distance. Just for stability, support. And here you can add a movement if you like. Moving your head around. Right, swaying your body a little bit. Feeling the movement of breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Movement of breath. Starting to move our bodies. Beginning to move our energy. Loosen up here. Lighten up. Take another big breath in. And as you exhale, release your hands. Walk your feet closer together to touch. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Hands reach high. Heart lifts. Hands to your heart. As you exhale. Set your gaze here. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. Set an intention for your practice today, if that's something that resonates with you. And again, I hope that you are with me on your mat beginning this practice. But if you're not, if you're just checking things out, breathing, feeling where you are, go ahead, set an intention for yourself for today. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your inhale, sweep up, reach and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. High push-up, high plank, knees lifted or lowered. Look a little bit forward. So again, if your chin is tucked in, add a little lift. Take a big breath in. Shift forward, halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up, chaturanga. A big breath in. Upward facing dog. Back to your downward facing dog. I'm going to adjust my plant so I don't keep hitting my head on one of the leaves. You can adjust. You can adjust your plants around you. You can adjust your foundation here as needed. You can add in child's pose at any time. Take another big breath in. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Empty out. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Forward and down. Maybe you drop your knees. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a long inhale. And a big exhale. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here. Big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Fold forward. Exhale. Empty out. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga. Low push up. You can step or jump back. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a couple of breaths here. One breath at a time. Maybe that's part of your intention for your day. One breath, one thing at a time. Take another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Or add in a child's pose. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here, a big inhale. Fill up. Exhale. Walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend in your knees. Reach your hands higher, work with your hands at your heart. Set your feet together or apart. An intentional foundation. Feeling where you are. You can set your gaze. Traditional drishti, see where you are. Sometimes it works better to close your eyes. Intentional, right? You are right here. We are right here, right now, intentionally. So that even if you don't set an intention at the beginning of your practice, it's built in. Right? The choice to be right here, right now, to show up. Take one more deep breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Left foot spins flat, reach your hands up. Set your feet. They can be, well, you can have a little bit of space, right to left between your feet. You can have a generous amount of space, front to back. And both feet flat on your mat. You can feel both feet. Can you feel both feet on your mat? All 10 toes right here, right now. How about your fingers? Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. It's okay if you get distracted. I get distracted. Thinking mind wanders off. Come back. Align yourself with your intention. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Right foot spins flat. Rise up. Similar setup to the other side. Give yourself some room for it to be different. Adjusting as needed. Connect into your front foot. Bend into your front knee. Connect to your back foot. Lift and lengthen through your back leg. Lift up out of your hips. Long through your spine. Take a really big breath in here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Empty out. A big breath in. Exhale. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Rise up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. Come on forward to your high push up. Drop down to your forearms for your forearm plank. You can have your hands together or apart, shoulders over elbows, belly in and up, just like in your plank. Enough lift with your shoulders and your hips that you're not collapsing. Go ahead and lift your right foot. Doesn't have to be high. Take it out to the right, tap it down, center and tap. Go right, center. Strong core, right, center. You can always drop the left knee, right, center, right, center, right, center, pause. Right foot is down and lift your left foot. Take it out to the left lightly. Tap it down, center, left, center, left, center, left, center, left, center, pause. Here, both feet down. Breathe for 5. Steady gaze. 4, soften your face. 3, 2, walk yourself back up to your high push-up and press back to your downward facing dog. Sometimes I kind of stick the core work in at the very end of practice, so I thought we'd throw some stuff in the middle today. And really, core work throughout the whole practice. Right? Paying attention to our core, paying attention to our breath, our hands and our fingers, paying attention to ourselves. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, big bend to your knees. Feet are even whether they are together or apart. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow toward the outside of your left leg. It might be that your elbow lands more between your legs. Check in with your feet. Your feet are even. You can adjust. Toes are soft. A little more weight in your heels, and you can bring attention to dropping your hips, but you can also bring attention to lifting your chest, right, as you connect your hands. Lift up, and attention to lifting your heart. Hands can stay together here, or they can open up. Right hand reaches for the ground, left arm extends up toward the sky. Extend through your spine, and then gently rinse out, wring out, open up. Take one more big breath in here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Come up, reach high. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps again, warrior one, come up, open out now, warrior two. Adding in some space between your feet, lengthening your stance. Lengthen out through your arms, track your shoulders over your hips. Set your gaze, or close your eyes. Maybe you notice that your eyes are wandering. Maybe you notice your mind is wandering. And so you choose to come back. Be here. Take it one breath at a time. A big inhale. Then a big exhale. And a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. And you can always bring your hands to your heart. You can always ease off the bend in the front knee. You can also always stay, just for one extra breath. See what happens.
Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Letting your left hand land lightly wherever it lands. Lengthening through your right side body from your hip. Side body through your arm, your fingers. Take a really big inhale here. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow now on your right leg. You can slide the hand down if you like, inside or outside the foot. Reach your left arm up, lift up, and then come on into your half bind or your full bind. Notice how you come in to whatever variation you're coming into. Right, with some strength, but also with some ease, absolutely with joy. You're here, right? We're here. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Mindful right knee tracking over right ankle, left shoulder rolling back. Take your left arm back up. Start to bring your left hand down towards the ground. Spin to the ball of your left foot. And then step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way. Take your right foot a little to your right, setting up for your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold over your right leg as you exhale. You can soften one or both knees. Find a place that works for your hands. It might be right where they are. Maybe a little bit of lift, put them on blocks, or bring them to your right leg. You can walk your hands back behind you. Spin your fingers around. Walk your hands back behind you. Feel if that gives you a little more support for the forward fold. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Now, hands on your mat or blocks. Either side of that right foot, press into your right foot, lift your right leg, standing leg raise, standing leg split. You can keep your hands where they are. You can also bring one or both hands to your standing ankle for this. Drishti, really helpful. You can set it in front of your right big toe. You can also play around with dropping your head and dropping your gaze back behind you. Breathe for 3, a little bit wobbly. 2, hands on your mat. Drop your left foot to the right of your right. So you'll line up. Well, the baby toe sides of your feet will be towards each other. Even out your feet, halfway lift as you inhale, lengthen and fold as you exhale. Maybe not as much room to fold here, that's okay. Different set of sensations. Maybe you're in more of a halfway lift. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Hands on your mat, lift that left leg, drop it back where it belongs. Set your feet, halfway lift, inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Come up, reach high, airplane Dekasana, lift off. Sweep your hands back. Extend out through your left leg, lift up through the right. Lift your chest, lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. Breathe in and breathe out. A big inhale, then a big exhale. One more deep breath in here. Drop back to your crescent lunge. Open out to your horse. Spin to face the side. Toes turn out, heels turn in. Sweep your arms up as you inhale. Exhale, hands through heart. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. You can look up. Exhale, hands through heart. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, sweep up, strong core, belly and up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, sweep up here. Hold, hands high, hips low for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot around to the back of your mat, coming into your crescent lunge here. So your left toes are pointed and you're on the ball of your right foot. Take a really big breath in, lift off, airplane Dekasana. Sweep your hands back. Lift through the left leg, extend out to the right. Extend through your arms and your fingers. Feel that you have some space between your fingers here. Take a really big breath in, right foot down beside the left. Inhale, sweep up, reach, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog. You can stick in a child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Belle is barking upstairs. I don't know if you can hear her or not. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Set your feet. Let them be even, whether they're together or apart. Hands come together at your heart. Take a big breath in. Twist to your right. Left elbow toward the outside of your right leg. And as you come into the twist, right, even out. Feet are even. You might be able to even out your knees here. This even press through your hands. Let you tap into the length of your spine. Lift your chest, lift your heart. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in, lengthening. Breathing out, rinsing, twisting, grounded but lifting up. Hands can stay together or they can open up. Left hand now reaching for the ground. It may or may not make contact. Extend up through your right arm really long here. Feel for extending your breath just where you need it so you can stay here. Be here in your strength and in your power. At ease and enjoy. One more big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Nice, everyone. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Come up. Open out. Warrior two. Yeah, set up your feet here. Adjust as needed. Take up some space, but also feel that you have enough support for yourself so you're not hanging on. You might be hanging on, right, with your toes or somewhere in your body. You might be hanging on to stuff in your head, in your heart, stuff from your life, stuff that maybe happened, but also stuff that we just make up in our heads, right? You're not making this up, right? This is happening right here, right now. And whatever is happening, meet it with breath. One breath at a time. A big inhale. And a big exhale. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. Shoulders are soft. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Notice that the back knee starts to collapse. Connect through the foot. Lengthen through the leg. Dip into your front knee, lift from your left hip. Take a big inhale. Side angle, left elbow lightly on your left leg. Right arm extends up. You can slide the left hand down, but still keep reaching up here through your right arm. A long breath in and a long breath out. Open across the front of your body, even opening through your hips. Take your top arm here, wrap it around behind your back. Half bind, maybe your full bind. And I say this a lot, but one isn't better than the other. It's just what works right here, right now. And it is about letting this practice work for you. You can ease off the bend in the front knee at any time. You can also, again, stay with it. See what happens as the sensation comes up. Instead of engaging in some story in your head, take a full inhale and a big exhale. Go ahead and reach your top arm up. Bring your right hand down towards the ground. Spin to the ball of your right foot. Step your right foot in halfway or third of the way. Take your left foot a little to your left for your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold over your left leg as you exhale. Let your head drop here. Feet are set. Toes are soft. Maybe a little bend in one or both knees. Take a long breath in and a big breath out. You can keep your hands where they are, or if you haven't already and you want to spin them around, walk them back a little bit, go for it. For 3, 2, setting your hands, grounding into your left foot. Lift your right leg, standing leg raise, standing leg split. Hands on your mat or blocks, or if you want to play around with it, one or both hands to your standing ankle. Work with drishti here. Right in front of the left big toe works really well. It gets a little more challenging if you drop your head
and set your gaze back behind you, as you might notice by the wiggle in my foot. Take one more big breath in. Now, right foot drops to the left of your left foot, so the baby toe sides of your feet together. You can play around with evening them out. Bring them as close as you can. Halfway lift on your inhale, and then lengthen and fold as you exhale. You can adjust. Even out the feet. Bring them closer together. But you can also just feel where you are. Work with your body. Work with your breath, your intention. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Now grounding through your left foot, lift the right leg, drop the right foot back where it belongs. Halfway lift, inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Feels funny to say, bring your right foot back beside the right to the left of your, fold forward as you exhale. See, I can't even say it. Halfway lift, inhale, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. So it's just simpler to say, bring your right foot back where it belongs. Take a deep breath in, empty out. Let this be a place where you belong. Time and space, taking care of yourself. Come on forward to your high push-up. Drop down to your forearms. Coming back to that forearm plank. You can take your feet a little bit wider than hips width. You can have your fingers interlaced or hands apart. Strong through your core. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, drop your hips over to your right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, hips left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Center, left. Center, right. Center, left. Center, right. Center, left. Strong core. Center, right. Center, left. Just a couple more. Center, right. Center, left. Center, right. Center, left. We'll do one more each side. Center, right. Center, left. Come back to center. Hold here. Strong core. Set your gaze. Press your heels back. Draw the crown of your head forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down. Flip over onto your back. Set up for your bridge or your wheel. So your feet are about hips width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. As you inhale, lift up. Come on up for your bridge or your wheel. Any variation, any combination. And you can absolutely take your time. You don't have to rush. Feel that you do have a steady and intentional foundation. Feel that you're in your body. Feel your breath. Like, take your time, but also stay on track. Allow yourself to be here. Bridge or wheel. Any variation, any combination. Long through the sides of your body. Set your feet, but soften your toes. You can set your gaze here or close your eyes. Take another big breath in. And then come down if you want to come down. If you want to stay lifted, absolutely stay lifted. Adjust as needed. And on your next inhale, come back up. Bridge your wheel. Big breath in. Full breath out. You can play around with any variation. Breathe in and breathe out. Here, take one more deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in. Empty out. Take a deep inhale. And a big exhale. And draw your knees to your chest. Come on into your happy baby. Long spine. Grab your feet or your legs. A little bit of movement here if you like. You can extend one or both legs if that feels good.
A full breath in and a full breath out. Bring your knees to your chest. Start to find some forward and back movement. Rock forward, plant your hands, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. So let's go a little bit longer. So you can get in a traditional half pigeon. Feet together and forward, right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. When you're ready, come on into your half pigeon. Right, so again, taking your time with this, you can flip your dog. You can set up this variation of half pigeon or the variation on your back. Add in any additional support as needed. Might be a block. Might simply be returning to your intention. Returning back to this breath. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Hands under your shoulders. Back to your downward facing dog. Taking your time and then setting up your half pigeon on the other side. Feet together and forward, left leg high. The down dog hip opener. Setting it up in a way that is similar to the other side or different. Setting it up with breath. Your breath is the thread that weaves this practice together. Weaves through our day. A piece of our practice that we can pretty simply take off of our mat with us. It's more the remembering that's challenging. Remembering wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you can take a deep breath in and a long breath out. I'm just noticing if you are holding yourself up, if you can let yourself soften a bit here. Take a full breath in. Empty out. One last downward facing dog. And if you want to skip it and come right on your back, go for it. From your downward dog, knees down, sit down, lie down. Put on an extra layer, whatever you need, so you can set up for Shavasana. And you can take your legs out. You can take them up. Stick in a twist if that works. Here again, take your time settling into Shavasana so that then, right, these last few moments of your practice, you can be here for this. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. here, you can begin to bring some movement back to your body. When you're ready, you might draw your knees to your chest, roll to one side, and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for practice today. Friday, Power Flow. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Thanks for joining me today. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon.